Caffeine and Octane, the largest monthly car show in America. Fill up on some coffee, top off the Octane, and head on down.
What? The Black Panther car, dog. Everything is themed.
Boy, this is a good-looking Buick here.
This is a LS swap out of a 2014 Corvette.
Here we go. Somebody clear a path. Here comes gravity car. Whoa, yeah, baby.
Hey, Skip.
Hey guys, good to see you.
Good morning.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, I
Nice
am
morning.
fired up to see some cars today.
Yo, for sure.
Woo. You know where I went this week?
Where?
Went and saw Jeff Chatton. Remember him?
He's got the real old stuff.
A lot of really
wooden
old
wheels.
stuff. Yeah, wooden wheels.
Before my time.
Little seats. And then he tries to talk me into going like 85 miles an hour.
With wooden wheels?
Yeah, and no cage and no belt.
When you put that thing in gear, there's a huge motor up front. But running along 60 miles an hour in a brass air car is pretty exhilarating. It's not like riding 100 miles an hour in a sports car.
That should be fun. Let's get out there. There's an Invicta bubble top out there, 61. It's really neat.
What's a bubble top? That's too
You know
old
what a
for
bubble
me.
top is?
It's too old for me. I don't know nothing about that.
Kids.
You guys are old.
I don't know what happened today, but there are Chevelles all over the place. The flavor could be maroon, yellow and black, small block, El Camino version in blue. And look, there's like more over here. That is beautiful. Look at that. Man, you guys make me want to sell my truck. LS, woo, all over.
'61 Buick bubble top. This is pretty.
Well,
and
thank you very
don't
much.
see Buicks.
No?
You see thousands of Chevrolets.
Yeah.
How many they build of these?
This year, I think they built 6,100 Invictas, many times that in the Chevy badge. I mean, I love the Chevys, but these are pretty rare. Buick marketed this as the banker's hot rod.
That's right. Many people that didn't want to look ostentatious, bankers, physicians,
Sure.
opposed to driving Cadillacs, they drove the Buicks. And a Buick could cost as much as a Cadillac, but it just didn't have that tag to it that you were being showy. You know, the interior in Pontiacs and Buicks were some of my favorites. The symmetry on the dash, that's really, really neat.
Yeah.
And the focal piece is the clock.
Yeah. And I don't know if you remember, but the speedometer gauge cluster, that's just a mirror.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
It
not.
sits
Yeah,
down
you're seeing
here.
a reflection
Absolutely.
of it. Yeah, you can adjust it for the height of the driver. Yeah.
Now that I didn't know.
Yeah, you can tilt it depending on the height of the
that's
driver.
interesting.
Yeah, I guess that was an innovative thing back then.
I want to see the real treat. Show me what's under the hood.
Sure. So still the factory 401 nailhead.
With a generator on it, or have you changed it to a geninator?
Exactly. Yeah, it's actually a modern alternator, but it looks period correct. It's like a generator.
Boy, your attention to detail here is really nice. Very clean, very tidy. Thank you very much for bringing it out. This is a real treat.
So here at Caffeine and Octane, we have themed cars, themed vehicles after all kinds of movies, products, and everything. But one of the highest grossing movies is the Black Panther movie at $900 million. And guess what? I found the car. Hey, buddy, what's going on there?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Ricky?
What's happening?
All right.
So, the Black Panther car, dog.
Yes, sir.
You got the motorcycle
Yes.
and everything to match.
Black Panther booster.
What?
The car is a 2016 Chevy Camaro SS. When I drove it for the first time, it reminded me of a cat. how it was nimble in and out of traffic, and it was black. I'm like, man, this is a black cat. Black Panther was always like, hey, we can do something with it.
Man, this is awesome right here.
The reason we went with the purple is because when Sherry re-engineered Black Panther's suit, when he would get hit, it turned purple.
Oh, yeah.
So that meant he was charged, ready to go. So I debadged the whole car. We put Black Panther emblems, 2 on the fenders and then 1 on the gas tank. We also had a hood liner done by Custom Minds. I mean, just the whole 9. Even the interior, like with the beaded seats, it's like the chest plate of the Wakandan soldiers.
You talk about custom, everything is themed.
This is, you know, the Killmonger side of the car.
The Killmonger.
The other side is the Black Panther side. Under the hood, what you see in the case, that's actually King T'Challa. We take a lot of pride in it because it's something we've done ourselves. Me and my wife did all the hand painting, the bezels, under the engine bay, the paddle shifters.
Took some time.
Yes, sir. Even in the seats,
What about?
stitching is purple.
Yeah.
I took a fabric marker.
No, you didn't.
Yes, sir. I mean,
That's
the
how
details
you got that
go.
in there?
Yes, sir.
This is awesome. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a stock motor sounding like this?
It's got the LT1 engine, which they used to put in the Corvettes.
Listen to that. Black Panther, baby.
Woo! Pasture driving and Packard. Oh boy. Ooh, ooh. Backyard rodeo!
Caffeine and Octane is brought to you in part by Capital One Auto Navigator. Find and finance a car you love.
Man, this is exciting. Been trying to get to Jeff Chadden's place for, man, it's got to be 10 years. You probably remember him from Caffeine and Octane. He always brings the most crazy old brass air cars. Man, Jeff, what did you bring us today?
It's a 1908 Lozier made in Plattsburgh, New York. It was capable of 106 miles an hour off the factory floor.
We're gonna put ourselves back 100 years today, guys. Hopefully, he'll let me drive. Woo. Here we are. Good to see you, Jeff. I made it. Oh my gosh. You feel like you show up in an old car until you show up at your place. What's happening? Great to see you.
Good to see you too. Glad you're dressed. You're ready for your horseless carriage experience.
You know, you have to dress for the job you want, right? Man, this is amazing.
It's an old auditorium that was repurposed. I was really drawn to the brass era because my grandfather collected brass era cars. When you tell someone that you're driving a car that's over 100 years old, most people, you sound like Charlie Brown's teacher. They don't really have a picture in their mind of what you're talking about.
This is a 1910 Pope made in Hartford, Connecticut.
Wow.
It's a limo, so if you're the driver, you sit out in the front. They've got the earpiece where they can give you directions.
Hey, slow down.
And you're sitting in the back, you're sitting in a nice bench seat while they're outside.
Oh yeah, look at there. Oh, hey, what are you doing there? What? Hey. What else we got?
We got a 1930 Packard Roadster over there. Got a 145-inch wheelbase.
You know what's crazy is a lot of people don't know how fast these cars work. I mean, it's the turn of the century, but some of these things were doing like 100 miles an hour, right?
That Lozier over there is capable of high speeds. At 60 miles an hour is when you shift high gear.
Oh.
And one of them was timed at over 100 miles an hour in 1910.
That's crazy.
And that very car was raced till 1918.
Wow.
This car was made within 6 months of that Lozier, and it's a 20-mile-an-hour car, and it's made to look like a horseless carriage. It's what they call a high-wheeler. And International Harvester made that where they could attract people who were having trouble giving up the buggy, even though they're made at the same time. But 20 miles an hour, and that's scary.
I'll bet. Let's check outside. Jeff, this barn is amazing. I mean, look at this place.
It collects a lot of junk.
Wow, look at all these Magnetos, old saws, old Model A over here.
All kinds of goodies.
Whoa, hello.
That's our garden tractor there.
Man, look at this wheel. Look at that. It's like 6 feet.
It would hurt your toe to run over.
That is crazy. What in the world?
We've been doing a few props for the movie industry, so we've ended up with a few more things than we usually have out here.
This is a cool old tractor.
It's a 1924 Fordson, and this is the first thing that we had in a motion picture, and have some photos of Bill Murray driving it
Oh,
around.
that's cool. You know, if you need any extra drivers in these films, I am dressed and ready to go.
We'll have to get you out here and see how you do, and we'll take one for a spin.
Yes! I can drive a stick too.
Well, that's required.
All right, here we go. You coming?
Sure.
I think you probably better.
Is that safe?
I think you want to babysit me. Gas. Advance back. Out of e-brake. Got it. Go. There we go. Come on, baby. Yay. You got it. Come on. Come on. That's tricky. I think I can. Woo!
60 miles an hour in a brass air car is pretty exhilarating, you know, because of the noise, the sounds. It's not like riding 100 miles an hour in a sports car.
This is awesome. You know, it's the first time I've ever driven one of these. When you put that thing in gear, there's a huge motor up front. And you gotta think, the guy that you just ran by had a horse. Seriously, he had a horse. Oh yeah, all right kids. Now we got, moving into the late model era. 1930 Packard. It's called a Roadster for you kids that don't know. A Roadster has no side windows that roll up and down. Long wheelbase.
But we're gonna stay off the road. We're gonna hit gravel roads and stuff like that.
Oh lordy.
So
here we go.
Off-roading
Right.
in a Packard.
We're going in. Woo! Here we go. Man, this thing drives like a champ.
Oh yeah, it's a modern car. It was top of the line for Packard in 1930.
Here we go. You got it. You got it.
Oh, hey, let's practice. Oh, I think you missed one. It's gonna end up in the creek. That's all we got.
Oh boy. This is awesome. Woo! Pasture driving in a Packard. Ow! Backyard rodeo. Oh, I gotta tend the crops, guys.
Well, I think it's a good experience. Brian likes cars, and I think it's a unique piece of the history. I mean, not a lot of people understand that these cars still exist and they can get out and drive them.
It's just another day at Jeff Chadden's house, spinning laps in the dirt with Packards. Oh, that was awesome. What a fun day. You got some great cars, and you know, it just reminds me, like, thinking about, you know, getting to do new experiences, go in fast cars. One of my good friends, Jessie Combs, she passed away the day before we were filming this. And, you know, I just kind of want to do a shout out to her, pushing boundaries, trying to go fast. And, you know, happy sunsets, Jessie. We're all going to miss you.
Go down this roll here. The people down here never get any attention, and look at the stuff here. Boy, this is a good-looking Buick here. Great-looking car, man.
Thank you.
I'm Skip.
Skip, Sean.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
Nice to meet you, Skip.
Wow. Beautiful Grand Sport, man. This is one of my favorite cars. I mean, these were real muscle cars in their day.
That's what I was told, yes.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about this engine.
Well, it's a LS swap out of a 2014 Corvette. Originally had a 455 big block. It was very temperamental for the heat. And so after going back and forth, we decided to go with the LS.
Boy, you did a nice job. It's really clean.
I greatly appreciate it.
Serpentine system.
Yes, sir.
I like the way you clean the firewall. That's nice. Just really, really a fresh look. I can't get over how slick the paint is on it. I mean, it's like a mirror. Are these wrapped or is that black chrome?
Actually, this is powder coated.
Powder coated, okay.
Yes, so the reason why we powder coated all the chrome is because we wanted to tone it down and do something different. Everybody has the flashy chrome, but we try to keep it clean but modern.
Nice tuck and roll with contrast stitching. Did you design the interior?
Absolutely,
You
yes,
did?
sir. Yes.
Fantastic. I like what you've done on the shifter. The shifter's great looking. Nice touches, man. Nice touches. This is one of the nicer builds I've seen out here.
Wow.
I like to get over here because there's so much stuff here. You can actually go around to the backside of this place, and there'll be more cars.
Absolutely.
You did a great job on this.
Appreciate it, Stu. I appreciate it.
Here's Polaris's take on the Roadster. Honda's take on the Roadster. A little bit of a different kind of appeal, right? Both fun. Is this you?
Yes.
Hey, Brian Fuller.
Guy.
Guy, nice to meet you. This thing is so rad. I love the old Hondas. I had one in college. I had like about a 90, I think, 2-liter SI Prelude.
This is 91. It's a 91 Honda Civic wagon. I've pretty much done everything, front to back.
So what motor do you have?
It's a B18 B1, so it's out of a 94 Integra. Dual overhead cam, 1.8 displacement.
Okay, I got you. Turbo.
Supercharged.
Supercharged.
Yep.
Wow, I thought it was a turbo.
So it's got a
stuck in
Roadtrax.
there. Oh my God, there is. Look at that.
So it's like a Pro Charge.
Huh. Wow. I just assumed it was a turbo. Well, how many horses does it make?
It makes 350 and 246 pounds of torque.
350 horse?
Yeah.
What were these, like 220 stock,
Not
200?
even that, 140.
140, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I bet that thing is super
And a
fun.
2,100-pound car.
And not only can you carry luggage,
Family.
you can put stuff on top.
Yes.
Let's hear this beast. Wow. Do it again. Let's hear it. Wow. That is awesome. Man, great car.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for bringing it out. That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Wow, dude. Pantera di Tomosa.
This is currently the fastest gravity car in the world.
100 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Watch out, people!
Caffeine and Octane is brought to you in part by Capital One Auto Navigator. Find and finance a car you love.
Pantera di Tomosa. Wow, dude. This brings back some memories. I had a friend who owned all the pizza stores in my neighborhood, and that's all he had was Panteras. He used to come get me in it, and we used to wake up every neighbor there was. Is yours loud like that too?
Yes, I think I woke mine up this morning. I brought you a 1972 De Tomaso Pantera. Ford wanted to try to compete with the Ferraris and this sort of thing, but at a lower price point. So you have an Italian body with a Ford engine and 351 Cleveland.
This is what makes a Di Tomosa the baddest car out. You open the hatch, and this is what you get. Raw, uncovered, just muscle back here. Noise, loud, probably fumes.
All of the above.
All of the above. So this is crazy.
It's still a 351 block, but it's stroked to 427. On the dyno at 5,600, it puts out 490 horsepower.
To the rear wheels?
Yeah.
490?
Yeah.
You got 490 to the wheels and 2,700 pounds. What does that equal to you? It equals fast, is what it equals.
It's hard to drive in the slow traffic. I'm trying to go and always doing like this.
You can't tame it.
I can't.
It doesn't want to be
I
tamed.
cannot.
What is that? Oh my God. What is that? All right, whose weird contraption is this?
I'm the one.
What did you bring?
This is the world's fastest gravity car.
Wow.
So
I would say how fast, but it's written right there.
101.98.
100 miles an hour?
Yeah.
This is the Bodrod Scalpel, which is currently the fastest gravity car in the world. No motor. It's just like a little red wagon we used to roll down the hill when we were kids. This is basically my little red wagon now.
It's beautiful. Where did you guys run it?
There's a small town just up the St. Lawrence River, about an hour and a half from Quebec City, and there's a road that goes to the ferry there, which is 18% grade, and that is the steepest rideable road in the world.
You know, there's a little bit of a downhill. Well, can I try it out? I do have, just for the record, I do have some experience. I was the Red Bull Gravity Downhill Champion here in Atlanta.
That's enough.
40,000 people watching, 40 cars.
Okay, here we go.
All right, how do we get in? All right, put my coffee down here.
You stand in and then just kind of work your way in.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome! Oh yeah. Oh, it's comfy.
No, you're not even close. Oh yeah, you got to keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Am I in now?
Yeah. Can you go any more?
Really?
Yeah. Keep going.
Oh.
There. Now you're getting. There you go.
Found the crotch pad.
Yeah. You don't want to have kids when you're.
That'll hold you in place. Well,
yeah.
Can I try it out?
Sure. Let's go. Right brake. That's going to be your brakes right there.
With this one?
Yeah. Parachute.
And then steering.
You got to steer just like that.
Okay. All right. Let's clear a path.
Here we go.
Somebody clear it up. I don't know where I'm going. Watch out, people. Here comes Gravity Car. Ah, it's the world's fastest. Oh my God, I'm going fast. Jeez, somebody slow this thing down. I'm gonna hurt someone. Oh, oh, oh my God, this is crazy. It's so fast. I'm going insane. Oh no, but I'll take out the gate. Ah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, yes. Was that 100?
It was really close.
All right. Woo! That was awesome. All right, who's got a crane car? Somebody, tow truck, pull me out.